everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a bookworm update. So this year in 2023, I had decided to make a bookworm. So for every book that I read, and don't DNF because I'm not counting those, I am adding 2 rows so you can see the color onto this bookworm. Lots of people do like a weather blanket. I've seen book blankets as well, and there was a post that I saw, and I made a video at the very beginning of this year, actually probably end of January, beginning of February, to start the bookworm, obviously. It was about a like book snake, because people were doing weather snakes for some reason, and somebody mentioned doing a bookworm instead of snake, and I latched onto that and decided to run away with it. So this right now is everything that I have read through May. I'm a couple months behind, but I figured that would give us a perfect time to do an update for this, an almost mid-year update. It is huge, like it literally starts here, is wrapping all the way around, and it goes to here. We're gonna measure it at the end of the video to see exactly how long it is, but I do need to add 8 books worth of crochet for June and 11 books worth of crochet for July. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I think we're going to start with June. We're going to go through and do those 8 first, and then we will jump into July. I will mention the different colors I have here are related to the genre of books. So just based on like what we have going on here, which would have been the end of May, purple is for graphic novel or manga, black is for horror, mystery, thriller, teal is for fantasy, blue is for sci-fi, pink is for romance, and green is for other, like everything else, contemporary or, you know, otherwise. And so those are the only colors I have here. I will say I don't think I have any black for either of these last 2 months. I do have a lot of purple because, especially at the end of July, Elliot was feeling sick, and so the only reading I really got done was quite a bit of comics or manga. So we're going to be doing a lot of purple today, but that's it. That's my overview of this, so we do need to get crocheting. I've been doing a lot of crocheting lately, but in a much smaller yarn scale. Like, should I just, yeah. I'm currently in the middle of a balloon dog because Presley got a balloon dog recently, and so it's eventually going to actually look like we can, like a balloon dog. It's not done, obviously, but like, look at the yarn compared to this one. Like, there is a big difference. So it does feel a little bit weird to have the gigantic crochet hook in my hands again instead of a tiny little one, but that's what we're gonna do. So, like I said, we ended at May. We're gonna jump into the first 8 books, which is June. Okay, so we have gotten through the first 8, so June now. Took me almost 20 minutes to do. Part of this is just because I have to keep twisting the freaking bookworm around in order to actually crochet it because of how freaking big it is. So we're starting here at the blue. I had 3 sci-fi books at the beginning of June. These actually were dystopian. I was contemplating whether I wanted it to be green or blue, but dystopian is sci-fi, and I decided, you know what, I like blue a lot. It's my favorite color. So we're gonna do blue. So we had 3 blues, then we had 2 purples, which were comics or graphic novels, 1 romance, 1 contemporary, and another comic or graphic novel. So that is June right here. Looks like to me over a foot's worth of work. And then we're going to be moving into July. July now has 11 books that I have to do instead of 8, but near the end it's just a bunch of purples. So we'll see how long that takes. Okay, and so with that, we now have to stuff the top part eventually, but I've gotten through July as well now. So, July, we ended up here. We had a blue for sci-fi, a teal for fantasy, comic graphic novel. I think, I don't even remember what this green is supposed to be. I can look it up though, because it's other, we know that. But what was my other type of book that I had in July? What did I have? Oh, paranormal. Yeah, I've been taking those out if there's not like any other specific sci-fi fantasy stuff. More comic graphic novel, more sci-fi, and 5 more comics and graphic novels. So we need to now measure this because it was already huge to begin with. Okay, so we measured. Here is the end that we just ended on, and if you look, it goes all the way over there. It's over 10 feet long. My tape measure stopped before we even got to the very, very end of this, so we are a little over halfway now because we did actually do July's as well, but we're over 10 feet long for this bookworm, and we still have August, September, October, November, December. This thing is huge. Like, it's still just like, I mean, I love it, but at the same time, it's huge. So, let me know your guesses on how long you think this is actually going to be at the end of the year. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I will see you then. Bye.